I'm kind of agitated. Uh, Saturday, I was getting all kinds of attention on my tweets, and then yesterday, I feel like I've been throttled back, um, by Twitter, and it seems like I'm still in that being throttled back. Well, I'm paying for a service to be able to have my tweets be put in the front. And if they're not going to do it, then I'm just going to go ahead and cancel my membership. Why would I continue to um, pay for Twitter Blue and you're not going to give me exposure? Like I've been trying to build a brand on the internet for the longest time, and I'm just like coming at the point where I'm just like, I'm about done. It's not doing nothing, it's just a waste of time. It seems like only certain people can um, have a chance to have that opportunity to get exposure on a massive scale. It just kind of seems rigged. Maybe I'm wrong. Um, like every single platform is just like stale. It's stagnant. Um, and I'm just like it's just frustrating. Um, I'm really disappointed in like everything right now. Whether it's any type of entertainment, um, video games, it's the same. They just make the same video game and they come out with it, and you're all excited, thinking it's gonna be a big upgrade compared to last year's or to the last games, and it's pretty much the same game. The movies, TV shows, like I just have no interest in anything that they really create. I mean, maybe I might want to watch John Wick 4. Top Gun was a pretty good movie for a new movie. There's no movies like that. They used to come out with movies all the time, and it would just be one. They'd just be so interesting. But now the story writing's crap. Music is crap. Um, my music really don't do nothing. Um, Try to come out with another album, which is weird that they're not letting me um, use other people's songs like I've done in the past and just pretty much cover their song, um, because the different platforms would give, like, if people listen to my music, they would give credit to the person who actually came out with the song. But I guess they're not doing that anymore. It's just like everything's pointing to one direction, and that's just me just working. That's the only thing left I got to do with myself since I can't build a brand online. I'm not getting exposure. Um, uh, uh, um, the opposite sex is not interested in me at all. Um, I don't want to try to do online dating. I don't want to talk to any single moms. I don't want to talk to them. I just don't want. There's nothing for me to talk to them about. The only thing I guess I can do at this point is pretty much just work out and go to work, and that's it. That's like my life now. I guess at least it's something, but everything else just seems like boring and pointless. You know, there is a huge thing. I mean, Trump's gonna supposed to be indicted tomorrow or arrested tomorrow. I mean, that's huge. But if I can't even like, if I'm pretty much like people are seeing my tweets like I'm a brand new person on Twitter, with no followers. Like, what's the point of me even tweeting anything? That's why I kind of stopped tweeting myself. I'd just comment on other people's tweets, like predominant, like major figures, right? Um, and my videos, like TikTok is fucking trash. Like, I don't get hardly any views on there. I hardly get any views on my YouTube Shorts anymore. I never really got a lot of views on these type of videos, which it's like I already expect that, but it just like there's no point for me to make shit anymore. There's no point for me to be put myself out there. Um, there's no growth. I think it's just because it's so. It could be because it's just like highly competitive, and I'm just not very talented at all. Maybe that's what it is. Um, I think I do need just to like reevaluate things and understand that um, I'm really not that. I really don't mean much to the society, and like don't try to misconstrue that for anything like self deletion. It's just like I really don't offer society much, and it makes me. It even tells me that since I'm a white male, white straight man, that I don't offer much, and I'm a piece of shit. And I know deep down I have a lot to offer. It's just what I have to offer, they don't really give a shit about. And, you know, I guess I should just pack my bags and pack it in and just say fuck it all when it comes to creating content, giving an opinion, speaking, just. And I looked at all these things as hobbies, anyways, but I don't know. It's weird. I was excited about the sports card collecting thing, and I'm not really excited about it anymore. I wonder if I'm just going through depression right now. I mean, I've been working out every day. You know, I do 6 sets of push-ups, squats, crunches. I'm up to 30 push-ups a set and 50 crunches a set and 15 squats. Wait, 50 crunches and 15 um, squats. And then I do some yoga, probably like 15 minutes of yoga a day. So I'm active. I don't go nowhere though. I just go to work and come home and that's it. I think I drove, it said on my little thing, my little GPS tracker, it said I drove like 250 miles all last month. And it's been like that for like since November. November I drove 500 miles for the whole month. So I don't go nowhere at all. I need to break some patterns. Um, the hope of ever becoming relevant is just not gonna happen. And it is what it is. I think that like if I had the right opportunities, and I had good people around me, I could definitely take my creativity to the next level, and um, like my book, for instance. Like if somebody reads that, they laugh at it. Especially somebody with like a high academic background, they be like, this guy doesn't know how to write. But like, it's not really about how I write. It's about the information that's in the book. That's why I find it valuable. Same goes for my music. You know, if I had somebody that's better than me making the music, and I had somebody recording me singing and stuff, and they can make me sound good, my music would sound a hell of a lot better. Same goes for my shorts. You know what I mean? If I had somebody I was creating like little skits with, and they can interact with me, it would make them a lot better. Um, I don't know if I posted this video, but it just seems like I'm here to support other people. Um, that's what it looks like. I'm not supposed to be in the front. I'm not supposed to be the face of anything. I always thought I was going to be, but apparently not. Um, at my work, which I think is pretty cool, we're painting the set for the NFL draft. We're painting that, and I think that's probably like one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life, especially when it comes to work. I mean, I think it's pretty cool, like me actually making music and putting it out there, um, and writing a book. But like for having like a high profile type of deal like that, and I worked on yachts, like $1 million yachts and stuff like that, like fixing, like helping them fix a play, fix it, do stuff like that, and that was okay. But to paint that, and I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. It's not like it's like the Super Bowl, but it's a big deal. People make a big deal about the NFL draft. Um, so the boss wanted some pictures of, the process of them being painted, of, setting them up, sanding them down, washing them, like a sandblast when it worked, and then paint like the end result. And I told my supervisor, because she wanted me to do the pictures, because I don't know, something wrong with her phone or whatever. And I'm like, what if I put the time? How much? Because they wanted to know how much time it took to do it, like the different processes, and I edited the time onto the photo, and the CEO was like all like happy and thought it was so cool that they did that, and my supervisor got like all the credit for it. And I sent those photos to like the manager. So this is what I'm saying is like, this is that's just an example, and it's just a little thing, like I'm not going to get paid extra, but it was my good idea and I'm the one that did it, and I don't get credit. That's how I feel life is for me. I just don't get credit for shit. um I'm supposed to make everybody else look good. I think that's my own purpose, my only purpose here. It's just weird how I just don't get opportunities, even though I put myself out there. Like I've changed my social media. It's like me talking about, um, like I'm not anonymous anymore. I actually put my name on stuff. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to find my real name anyway, but going on a limb for talking about risky things that I talk about. And I was starting to get excited. I felt like momentum on Twitter. I was like, oh man, I'm getting like big people with like platforms tweeting back like Saturday, even though I look like an idiot because I didn't read the whole tweet. It was just an April Fool's joke, and I look like an idiot. And then to go from getting starting to build stuff, starting to get like followers on there, to just all of a sudden cut off, and I'm paying for it. It's like, if I said something wrong, then maybe I should get some kind of a warning. And if they're going to dethrottle me, then give me a warning. I mean, I haven't been suspended. Um, what else? I haven't been suspended. And then, like, when you put a tweet up, if you put language in there that's kind of like, cuss words or whatever, or like calling people names, it'll have a screen that pops up that says, most people don't like this. And if you basically tweet it out, it gives you a chance to edit it before you tweet it out. But if you don't, then not a lot of people are gonna see it, or something along those lines. But I haven't got suspended, and I don't get why I'm being dethrottled. So I'm not getting what I pay for, like Elon was saying, and that's the part reason why I'm like, okay, I'll pay for that check mark. That way I can build my brand, kind of like a marketing deal. But again, another dead end. I was starting to blow up on TikTok, the first one I made, and I got banned off of there. I got like 10,000 followers in a couple months, and my videos were getting over 100,000 views, and then I was banned off of there. So it's like, it makes me feel like I have potential for it to happen. My most viewed video ever was on YouTube Shorts, and it's over 400,000 views. But it just feels like I'm being like constrained. That's what it feels like. I mean, I ain't got no proof about it, but it's just weird, man. Just weird. I can't break out at all. I need to do something else with my time. I need to find something I think more constructive. Me just like listening to constant politics or philosophy, or um, stuff about social things, or things I talk about on here, like constantly all the time. It doesn't do anything for me. I'm not getting anywhere with it. I mean, I'm not being put in any type of opportunity where I can make any type of impact. I'm just basically consuming, and then I'm consuming way more than I'm actually producing. Um, so it's like I just need to kind of reevaluate things. And I'm kind of in a weird spot right now because I want to move back to Michigan, and that's a huge risk for me. Um, I just feel like wherever I'm at, I'll never be happy. I feel like I've like I probably should have outlived my purpose. I think that why things are so hard is because when I say I outlived my purpose, like I probably should have died younger. I was going down a bad path, and in the constant like swimming against the current. And I know I sound like I'm complaining, dude. I know. I am. I'm complaining. So, but it just feels like there's some type of energy that's just holding me down all the time and won't let me break free. And I know I have more value than like the average person um my age, besides just being a consumer. I know I can bring more value to the world. I know I can make an impact, but I'm just not. It's just I'm not given that opportunity. Everyone gets one chance. Well, I feel like I've never gotten a chance. Um, I don't want to just be like, I don't want to just work and consume. Like, that's just so boring. Like, I don't know. Everything right now, that's what I'm saying. Like, everything right now is just stagnant. It's just completely stagnant. I love women, right? I used to love the hookup culture at the time. I used to, man, I felt I was excited to go out on dates with females like all the time. And I was doing really good. I did really good in Michigan. I did really good in Washington. I just don't want to meet anybody here. I'm just, especially where I'm at here, there's just nobody that I really, just like that appealing to me. I want, like, I don't even like, I mean, there's my friend here, she's really cool. So, like, if she's ever sees this, I'm not talking about you. Um, but it's just, I just don't, I don't want to get to know anybody else. It's just, I've already done that. You go through the same motions. Like, you go on a date, blah, blah, blah. You gotta try to be like this, blah, blah, blah. And then maybe you hook up. That's the whole thing you're thinking about the whole time when you're a guy. I want to hook up with you. I want to hook up with you. I mean, like I have testosterone, and I still have urges for females in that type of aspect of things, but I just don't. It just seems like it's more hassle than it's not fun. Dating was fun, but it just doesn't feel fun anymore. Just there's so many guys trying to compete for her attention, and I don't even want to give women attention. I want them to come to me. Because I feel like a simp, I'm gonna go in and DM a girl or whatever, and she's got like all these guys in her inbox, and she's got all these guys giving her attention anyway, and her ego is just completely way bigger than it should be. Even women that should be at my level, they just think that they're way more valuable than they are. I guess kind of like me, right? I think I'm more valuable than I am, and I'm not putting anyone else down when I said that. I was just saying, like, I think I I I think my value is more than just consuming and working. I think I can contribute something else besides. Besides that, I have creativity. I got ideas. It is what it is, man. I don't know. It is demoralizing though when you're doing good, when you think you're going somewhere and then you're just shut down again. And it's just the same fucking song and dance. Like you're getting momentum and then all of a sudden it just fucking comes to an end and it's like, dude, are you fucking serious, man? It just feels like there's people behind the scenes that are pulling the strings and they're like, fuck this guy. And it's not what's happening. What's happening is probably, I don't know. I'm saying stuff that people don't want to hear. Because it's the truth. That's all it is. It's the blatant truth, and people don't want to hear truth. People like white lies. That's what they like. People want to be lied to. They'd rather listen to a comfortable lie than have like blatant truths told to them. I don't know, man. I don't know. If anybody's still watching this, I appreciate you watching my videos or listening to me rant all these different um, videos that I've created. If you want to listen to people who are way smarter than me, you can look up definitely Aaron Clary. Subscribe to him. Elliot Holst is awesome. The Hodge twins are awesome. Um, Rollo Tomasi's got some really good things. I think that one of my favorites was Corey Wayne. Sticks Hex and Hammer 666. Definitely Tim Pool. Valuetainment has some good stuff. Joshua Flute, he's good too. Um, who else do I listen to? I take in a little bit of Alex Jones. Um, I can't handle too much of him though, but I listen to a little bit. Um, there's some cool things they're doing on Twitter Spaces when they have a lot of experts. I've been listening to that a lot, where they have a topic and they have like these really smart people that are on there talking about it, so you have a really good understanding for things. Um, yeah, like it's Mario. I forgot his last name. He usually runs them. You can tell because that's the most popular Twitter space, and usually has like 9,000 people listening at a given time. Um, a lot of the, I mean, you could listen to Rich Cooper. I don't listen to him too much. He does have some good content. Um, trying to think if there's anybody else. I'm probably missing people, but oh, TFM. I'm kind of getting tired of listening to him too. Yeah, TFM. It's hard to get people to listen to him. Turd Fleeing Monkey, like anyone's gonna take that dude serious because of that screen name. But yeah, he's got a lot of good information. Um, yeah, I really don't listen to women at all. I'm not really interested in listening to what they say. Um, yeah, I think that's about it.